Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just got home from work, so my hair is dry, and this look is a result of the clips that I'm going to show you in this video. Today we are doing part 2 of the African Pride Moisture Miracle line. So if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on the rest of the line as well as my final wrap up for this review, then just keep watching. So guys, sorry if I seem agitated in this video. My house has just been on a whole nother level, and I have a headache from the dogs barking, and I'm just tired and I'm not feeling very well. I'm gonna film an endo update for you guys, so be on the lookout for that, but this video is not about that. This video is about the products. So like the last review, I'm going to discuss things in the order of how I use them. Now I did use everything African Pride with the exception of my DC and my gel, and I will explain why I did not use the DC in a minute. So first things first is the Aloe and Coconut Water Detangle and Condition Pre-Shampoo. This is supposed to help minimize breakage for natural coils and curls. Now, when using this, I did make sure to use it according to directions. I know a lot of people like to use pre-shampoo treatments on wet hair, and this says that you need to use it on dry hair, and I completely agree with that. This says, before cleansing, apply a generous amount to dry hair and distribute evenly. Use fingers or comb to detangle, rinse thoroughly. It also says for especially dry or tangled hair, you can leave it in for 15 to 30 minutes before rinsing, and then follow with the Moisture Miracle Nourish and Shine shampoo. So, first things first about this product, I was very intrigued because it's actually very reminiscent of a lot of the custards that we use. So it has that like custardy, very viscous consistency. Now the scent of this is kind of growing on me. I feel like once the jar was open for a little bit, the smell of it kind of dissipated. At first, when you first open the jar, it's very strong, but I think just having it open for a little bit kind of made the smell dissipate, and it's doable for me now. But you can smell the aloe in this. Aloe vera has a very distinct scent, and you can smell the aloe vera in this. I was massively impressed with this product, and you will see that in the clip right over here. First things first, just even in the hands, you can feel the moisture, and I was really concerned about it being super sticky and gross, especially like, to me, I was like, is it gonna feel like I'm putting like Camille Rose curl maker on my hair? Like, what the heck, you know? But no. And then as soon as it got onto the hair, you could just feel that burst of moisture. So I did apply this to my hair. I applied it in sections, kind of the same way I sectioned my hair when I applied my deep conditioner, except my hair was dry. For my hair to be dry, this thing gave me impeccable slip. It was insane. I was able to detangle. I was able to get out my knots. It was extremely pleasant, just the entire experience. Upon getting into the shower and rinsing it out, I was slightly concerned because my hair almost got a little bit of a tight feeling, but I realized that feeling was like the product reacting with the water and my curls starting to clump up. But then when I went in with the Moisture Miracle shampoo, I feel like something makes those two products click. This, rinsing it out, because it doesn't completely rinse. Like, the product that I had in my hair rinsed out from the previous wash day, and the majority of this rinsed out, but because it has that sticky texture to it, you could feel some of it was left behind before going in with the shampoo. And I feel like the shampoo mixing with that gave me the most amazing experience. Like, the shampoo was already good, but if you're talking about like running your fingers through your hair type of shampoo session, that's what I got. And I was really impressed with it. By the time I'd finished shampooing my hair, it felt like I'd already used a conditioner, but my hair was clean. It was definitely clean. I could feel the slightest bit of squeak to it. But the way that my hair just, like, the curls were clumped, They were defined. Like, they were just beautiful, just in the shower. So I was super impressed with that. This shampoo treatment is amazing. I'm not the type of person that uses pre-shampoo treatments. I'm just not. It's not my thing. It's not my zhuzh. But I would buy this again. Simply because for $5 and some change, I know I wouldn't use this all the time, but it wouldn't like hurt me to know that I'm not using it all the time because it's so inexpensive, if that makes sense. But I know that when I need it, this is really going to just help. It's going to help me get out all the tangles. I'm going to have a nice wash day when I use this. So this is definitely a 10 out of 10. This is the thing that a lot of people have really just been excited for in the line. And I see why, because it's good. No one lied about that when they said that that product right there was amazing. This is a standout. And I can see this being a staple for a lot of naturals that really like to pre-poo. Okay, so the one dud in this line. And I kind of, okay, so I did watch reviews before I did this review myself. And even though I do watch reviews and I kind of take note of things to look out for, I do make my own opinions. You know what I mean? I do kind of think for myself. You have to think for yourself when you're doing product reviews, because I don't want to give you guys like misinformation and bull. You know what I mean? So this honey, chocolate, and coconut oil Nourish and Restore conditioner. This is supposed to help to repair and replenish moisture to natural coils and curls. That is what it looks like. So it is a brown conditioner. So you can definitely see the chocolate in this. This just says, after shampooing with Moisture Miracle Nourish and Shine shampoo, apply generously to wet hair, massage into hair from roots to ends, detangle, leave on for 10 to 15 minutes, rinse thoroughly, follow up with any Moisture Miracle leave-in conditioner. So, I use this within the line. And, well, first things first, I had to squeeze the living life out of this bitch, okay? Like, I was fighting in the shower to get this out. The packaging is not ideal for the viscosity of the product, if that makes sense. It's too thick to be in this bottle. This needs a pump, or it needs to be in a jar, or something that's more accessible, because you cannot just function with this. So at first when I applied it, you know, I'm taking it out, I'm putting it into my hands to apply to my hair, and I'm thinking, well, you know what, this is really thick. Like, I feel like this actually might be good. I was doubting it because I told you guys the smell is just it's too much, and it was too much in the shower for me, which is part of the reason why I didn't use the mask after it. But it had a nice thickness to it. It's very thick. It's very rich. It's very creamy. It's kind of like, I mean, no pun intended, but it kind of is actually like a pudding texture, like a chocolate pudding. Like, it's thick like that. Put it onto my hair. It had a little bit of an issue going onto my hair, but once I kind of got water into my hair and got it working through, I was like, okay, this is thick. This is nice. Mind you, my hair at that point was so soft and buttery, and just healthy at that point. I didn't even have to break my hair down into sections like I usually do. Like, I just had my hair parted in half, and I never do that with my conditioner. But I figured I could do that with this, and I did. I had a decent experience detangling. This conditioner is not going to give y'all A1 slip. Like, it's not. It's too thick for that. It's not going to give you insanely amazing slip. I can get past all of that. But when I rinsed this out of my hair, y'all, I could see the tangles forming. Like, mind you, my hair was completely detangled. My hair was perfect. It was just in the perfect state. And this destroyed all of that. This, like, honestly, like, I broke off hair because I put this in my hair. Like, after washing it out, this really screwed with my hair, and because of that, I honestly, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this bottle. I'm the type of person, if I don't like a product, like, I'll use it up and then I won't buy it again. very rare that I won't finish a product. I don't think I can finish this because, first of all, the smell, for this to be a conditioner, and you guys know, like most of us, we do our wash days in the shower. For this to be a conditioner and have that heavy of a smell on it, it's just too much. Like, the smell of this in general is too much. But I would have looked past that for the simple fact that if something gives me amazing slip and really treats my hair well, I will get over it. Like, I'll get over it. But what it did to my hair was horrible. Like, my hair was drier than hay when I rinsed this out. I don't know what reaction happened. I don't know if it's the cocoa powder in this, honestly. I feel like it could be the cocoa powder. It's not like super high up on the list, but it's enough in here to make it this color. And I'm sure that, you know, there is a little bit of dye in here. There has to be, but for the most part, there's enough cocoa powder in this to make this look like chocolate pudding. I don't know if that's what's causing the reaction, because just in general, I don't have any issues with any of the ingredients in here. My hair has never reacted crazy to any of them, and I'm just wondering if maybe it's the cocoa powder. But regardless, I can't tell y'all to buy this. I'm sorry, like this fucked up my hair. Like, excuse my language, but it did. It was bad. It was really, really bad. And you guys know, I can usually see the brighter side to most things. There isn't one for me for this, so. I didn't expect to hate this product. I thought that if anything, I would just like it for the scent. I thought maybe it wouldn't have that great of slip. I didn't expect to hate this product, and I'm sad that I do hate this product, but it's okay. Out of all the products in the line, to not like the conditioner, like I'm not gonna miss this. I mean, between the pre-shampoo and the shampoo itself, you can just go right on to DC. Honestly, you don't need this anyway. I feel like personally, the DC is the better option anyway, regardless of whether this would be a good conditioner or not, because you don't necessarily need the conditioner to get a good wash day. So I say skip this. I'm sorry, African Pride, like, I just gotta be honest. Y'all need to go back to the drawing board on this conditioner, because this sucked. Alright, so on to better things. The next thing in the line, I think my cat is doing strange things, so if you hear stuff, or I have the feeling she's probably gonna knock stuff over. That's her. The next thing in the line is the Coconut Milk and Honey Hydrate and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. This is supposed to refresh and soften natural coils and curls. The directions say to shake well before using. On wet hair, spray generously on clean hair. Use wide tooth comb or fingers to distribute evenly. Style as desired. On dry hair, spray generously on dry hair to replenish moisture and refresh coils. Style as desired. So I use this as my first step, just in the process. So you might not really be able to see. You can see a little bit. You can see some stuff floating around in there. Pretty sure that's the oils and stuff in the product. So you do want to mix it up. I've used this as a leave-in. I've used this as a refresher. It's nice as a refresher. The scent of this is so nice. This smells so good. I think this is probably the best smelling product in the line for me. It's super fruity, but it's not offensive, if that makes sense. So, really love the smell of this. For a super liquidy leave-in conditioner, this does a really good job. I've used this twice as a leave-in, once before this video, and then of course yesterday when I filmed the clips. And I just spray a little bit on each section, and I can actually detangle with this. It works really, really well as a detangler. So, especially if you have kids, I feel like this will work really well as a kid's detangler. Get a lot of product And I mean, for the amount that I've used it, like I've used this quite a bit as a refresher spray, and the couple of times that I used it as a leave-in, and I still have quite a bit, so it's gonna last me a long time. I find this formula to actually be very moisturizing to the hair, because it does have those oils, but it does have good ingredients that are actually going to sink in. This isn't a bad leave-in at all. I think it's really good. I think a lot of people are going to turn their noses to it because typically in the natural hair community, spray leave-ins don't do much. I mean, just going to be honest, they don't. I do find that this works very well. And I did really, really enjoy that product. It's really nice. I can't say much in the way of like the feel of it. Like to the hands, like not in my wet hair, you can tell that it has dimethicone in it. You can tell that it has a silicone. It's slippery. It's kind of slick. It is slippery, so it does allow you to get, you know, that really good just movement through the hair. Something that you wouldn't expect from something that's so liquidy. So, but I like it. And it smells good. Like, I mean, honestly, you can't really go wrong. It's not like the first thing I would suggest picking up, but it's really, really good. So if you see it and you're like, you've wanted to just try your hand at a spray leave-in, I'd say this is a good option. It's worth trying, especially for the money. All right, and then finally, last but not least, this is the Shea Butter and Flaxseed Oil Moisturized and Defined Curling Cream. This shapes, hydrates, and adds shine to natural coils and curls. That's what she looks like. I love that this kind of has purpley look to it. I also enjoy the smell of this too. This one smells very nutty. Like almost kind of like hazelnuts or like those macadamia cookies. I don't like them, but I like the smell of them. So this smells good. So here's the consistency. It is definitely a cream. It's thick, but in a different kind of way. It's thick to the touch, but once you kind of rub it into your hands, it really kind of smooths out and lightens. I feel like this leave-in, this one is actually just from the feel in the hands, thicker than the curling cream. Now, do keep in mind that this is technically supposed to be a styler. That's why I layered the leave-in conditioner underneath it. Sometimes I like to use like curling creams in partnership with a leave-in and a gel, just because it gives me like the maximum definition. And you can look at my hair and see that I got that. I mean, look at it. It's so beautiful. Like, hey. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna leave in the clip of me using my Denman, but I told y'all the shape of my hair has really been driving me crazy. So those pieces, the front pieces of my hair have gotten much longer than the back. And the back of my hair, it's a completely different hair texture. I have waves up front and I have very tight coils in the back. So I use my Denman to kind of just shrink up my hair a little bit. And this product worked very well with that. I did pair it with my Renpure gel, and you will see that in the clip. A lot of you guys did say that you wanted to see just how it worked with that. So upon application, I love how effortlessly thin it is. You can feel that it has hold to it. Now, I knew that I wouldn't be able to get a wash and go out of this just because of how my hair has been acting lately. My hair has been rude, she's been disrespectful, you know, she's been in her feelings a little bit. So I knew that I wouldn't just be able to wash and go this, but I feel like a lot of people probably could, because you can tell by the way this feels that this has hold. It just smells so good. It applies so easily to the hair. It has really nice slip. It's not the mentionable slip that I had with this, but it's still good. But also remember, this is a leave-in, this is a styler technically. So the slip doesn't bother me because I'm not using it for that purpose. I was using it as a styling agent on top of a leave-in. I like how well it sank into my hair. That's one thing. The leave-in, I had to work a little bit harder to get it into my hair. With the curling cream, I didn't have to work that hard to get that absorption. So I really appreciated that. I could see upon application it was already defining my curls. Now, one thing I will say, my hair has a lot more hold to it because this is a styling product. But I'm not mad at it. I also feel like I have a lot more shrinkage just like in the back sections and here, but I have a lot of really nice lift to my hair. And I know that part of that is because I did take the Denman brush to these pieces. Y'all know usually like these pieces would be hanging down like right here. Just disrespectful. So some of that I can attribute to my Denman, but like that's the product. And that's why I said like I tend to use this with a lot of different things because I know how this gel works. I can see how different products react with it. This mixes really well with that. Now, I wouldn't say that this curling cream is comparable in any way, shape, or form to Cantu. If you're looking for a replacement for Cantu curling cream, I feel like that's nothing like it. It's a lot lighter in formulation. So I wouldn't use it for that. I feel like the Cantu curling cream, like even though you can style with that, I feel like that's more of a moisturizer, honestly. Now, one thing that I think this will be a hidden gem for, I feel like for people like me who struggle with twist outs because they have very fine hair, that has a very hard time kind of taking shape and drying in those styles, would love this product. I feel like this is going to be a great twisting product. This is just different. For me, it's very different for it to be a curling cream. I do feel like you would benefit from having something underneath this. I don't think this is the most moisturizing thing on the planet. But I feel like African Pride gives you the option to add light layers of moisture underneath this. I feel like if you really wanted to do cream on cream, this would work really well underneath this, light layers. But this works really well underneath that too. So just kind of like consider like when you're buying this line, how you'd like to proceed with that, because I do feel like this isn't something you should be using on its own for moisture. I don't think it gave me that. I think it gave me hold, and I think it acted almost as a sealant, but not necessarily as a moisturizer or a hydrator. Now, with that being said, I've tried everything. Let me break down this line for you guys. So if you are planning on purchasing, you can kind of have an idea of things that, you might want to prioritize. So, first things first, I don't care if you don't pre-poo, you need to try this. Just straight up, you need to try it. This is a game changer. I think this is going to be a really big deal for African Pride. They hit the nail on the head with this. They really did. Is it necessarily something you absolutely need? No, it's not. Do I think it's something that is worth everyone trying out at least once? Yes. Yes, I do. This is really great. It sets you up for a great wash day. If you have issues with detangling, or you've tried doing your own pre-poos and they didn't work out and they did more harm than good, try that one out. It's amazing. Of course, with that, I feel like that and the shampoo are a dynamic duo. I haven't tried that with another shampoo, and as far as I'm concerned, I kind of feel like I don't want to. Not that I'm like that type of person that's like, oh, I have to only use this brand with this brand, because clearly I'm not that person. Y'all know I'm doing curly cocktails all the time. But I feel like there's something between the two of those products that just happens in the shower. Like, they bounce off of each other and they play off of each other so well. The conditioner, don't buy it. Honestly, like, go get you some Tresemme Botanique from Walmart. It's going to be around the same price point. I think that one you get either 22 or 23 fluid ounces. So you're getting another 10 or 11 ounces of product. For the same amount of money, you get better slip. It doesn't dry out your hair. Get that one. Don't get this. This was horrible. I'm probably just going to throw it in my empties bin. I don't know if I can bring myself to try to finish it, honestly. I had to go in with my TGIN Honey Miracle. When things go wrong, that fixes everything for me, and I've been telling you guys that for a long time. I had to go in with that. I had to break out the Big Daddy. So, and you should never have to feel like you have to do damage control after using a conditioner. You just shouldn't. So, don't buy this. I don't think it's necessarily the best value for what it does to the hair. Even if I did get decent results, the results wouldn't have been decent enough for me to tell you to buy this. So, the mask, definitely worth the money. Highly suggest it. It's so good. I said before, I'm not fond of the smell. I actually really just don't like the smell. But for the results, I will use it because this gave me awesome results. And I think that this is going to work really well for a lot of people. So if you've been interested in trying this, try it out. It's definitely worth it. You get a really great hair mask for a really great price. As far as the leave-ins go, I think if I had to choose between these, I would say this one. I think that overall, this is a better value. You get 15 ounces for $5.50. The wash and go that I did with this product in Renpure lasted me a week. I kept my hair together for a week. I did different styles with it, half up, half down. My hair had lasting moisture with this in it. It has a great texture. I hardly had to use anything. So like for me, this is gonna last me a long time. And I think that it is the better value. I personally don't use spray leave-ins enough to prioritize buying this. Do I like it? Yes. If you love spray leave-ins and you always use spray leave-ins, get this. Because it's a really good spray leave-in. It's a great detangler. But if you are not that type of person, you like creams, you like stuff that you can really get your hands in and feel, go for this baby. Honestly, I feel like it's the better value. And then for the curling cream, I think it depends on what you want to use this for. I like this. I wouldn't reach for it all the time though. So for me, I'm definitely repurchasing the pre-shampoo treatment, the hair mask, the shampoo, and the leave-in conditioner. This one. Those are the ones that I think will stay in my collection. Those have become things that I'm really excited about using. Like, I've been using that shampoo for 3 weeks straight. I'm always switching out stuff and I can't put that shampoo down. It's so good. This is something that I will pull out every now and then, and I think I probably will pop back up at some point and do a twist out tutorial or something using this product, because I'm really interested. Because it's so light, I feel like this would give me a really great result. So I'll probably pull this back out and do a twist out, and we can see how it works for those of us fine-haired curlies, you know. If you're someone that likes cream stylers, if you're someone that likes a lighter cream styler, I think this will definitely be it for you. I hardly used any product, so even though this one is 12 ounces, I still think you're getting a good deal here. I think you're getting a good value in this. You don't need a lot of product to really allow that to get in your hair. It soaks in well. I feel like you get your money's worth with this product and more. And I think that in the end, it's going to be very versatile. So if you're someone that likes creams, go for it. If you're someone that you just really don't care about using cream stylers, and you're not like me, and you're not the type to really do curly cocktails and stuff like that, I'd say skip on this and just stick with the leave-in and pair it with one of your favorite gels. Like I said, both of those products work amazingly with the Renpure. Yes, ma'am? What? My cat is straight up cussing me out. But like I said, the Renpure Coconut Cream Curling Jelly Styling Gel works really well with these products. It's an affordable product, so you can get a very affordable wash day with all of these products. I would like to see them come out with a gel though. I think that African Pride has a propensity to put out a really, really nice gel. So African Pride, if you ever watch any of my content, I doubt you ever would, but definitely try your hands at a gel. I think y'all would do very well at it. So, all right, I finally am done. I really hope that this review helped you guys kind of get an idea of how the products work, how they function, and really what you think that you should get. I know a lot of you guys said that you've been eyeing this line, but you just really didn't know where to start, or you weren't sure if the hype was real. I can just tell you guys, the hype is freaking real. The hype is real. This stuff is really good. And I know everything doesn't work for everybody, but I feel like there is something in this line for somebody. Even if you don't like everything in this line, I feel like you will at least like something in this line. And I feel like everything in this collection, with the exception of that conditioner, has the propensity to be somebody's staple. I'll just put it that way. And it's very rare to find a collection that almost in full is that good. So I think it's definitely worth you guys trying, especially for the price point. It's just a really good line, and I'm really proud of African Pride because it took them a really, really, really long time to make good products. But when they put their minds to it, they didn't pull a Pantene Gold series and gave us the same like really stupid crap that's been done over and over and over again. They gave us really thoughtful products, and even though like that conditioner was a flop, they tried. It's a unique concept, and I'm not mad at them for trying. It didn't work for me, but I'm not mad at them for trying. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have tried this line yet, and if you haven't, I'd love to hear whether you plan on picking it up. I definitely think it's something that a lot of you guys are going to love. If you do have this line, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'm just enjoying just talking about all of this stuff with my curl friends because we've all been really excited about this line. Of course, if you are new here, welcome, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And if you are a longtime subby of mine, thank you so much for tuning back into my content. I appreciate every single one of you. And until next time, I will talk to y'all. Bye.